Given the choice between being right and being kind, choose kind. Someone's opinion of you doesn't have to become your reality. The things you own end up owning you. This too shall pass. Be not afraid of moving slowly. Be only afraid of standing still. The only time you should look into someone else's bowl is to make sure they have enough. One day, or day one, you decide. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Youth is happy because it has the capacity to see beauty. Anyone who keeps the ability to see beauty never grows old. Speak your mind, even if your voice shakes. Experience, don't expect. Experience life. Do not carry expectations on how it should be. A salary is the drug they give you to forget your dreams. Honesty without kindness is brutality. Kindness without honesty is manipulation. They've promised that dreams can come true, but forgot to mention that nightmares are dreams too. In order to empathize with someone's experience, you must be willing to believe them as they see it, and not how you imagine their experience to be. By perseverance, the snail reached the ark. When you build in silence, people don't know what to attack. Be selfish with your time. A lot of people don't deserve it. Character consists of what you do on the third and fourth tries. You may be the only person left who believes in you, but it's enough. The only time you should ever look back is to see how far you've come. Feelings are not facts. In 3 words, I can sum up everything I've learned about life. It goes on. If you are unhappy, you are doing something wrong. Turn your wounds into wisdom. If you only walk on sunny days, you'll never reach your destination. People inspire you, or they drain you. Pick them wisely. Fear is temporary. Regret is forever. The past is just a story we tell ourselves. Every person alive hits a crossroads in life when you have to let go of the past and forge ahead into something new. The only sad thing would be clinging to the past once it's out of reach. Luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. Just because you know how it's done doesn't mean it's not magic. No one can make you feel inferior without your consent. What God doesn't give to you, you have to go and get for yourself. Never wrestle with a pig. You both will get dirty, but the pig likes it. Better to be thought a fool than to open your mouth and remove all doubt. Better 50% now than 100% never. Your future needs you. Your past doesn't. One day, the people that don't even believe in you will tell everyone how they met you. Allow yourself to be a beginner. No one starts off being excellent. Success is not the title you have or how much money you make. If your relationships with friends and family are healthy and thriving, that is a success. Everybody is a genius, but if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life believing that it is stupid. If you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. It's better to have $480 in a wallet that costs $20 than to have $20 in a wallet that costs $480. Excuses make today easier, but tomorrow harder. Discipline makes today hard, but tomorrow easier. As long as you are alive, no obstacle is permanent. Your struggle is part of your story. The quieter you become, the more you can hear. Don't get burned twice by the same flame. Worrying about losing is losing before you begin. Have patience. All things are difficult before they become easy. The meaning of life is to give life meaning. Never make a permanent decision based on temporary feelings. Don't give up. You are closer than you think. Sometimes being alone is the best medicine to your soul. Without rain, nothing grows. Learn to embrace the storm of your life. The only real mistake is the one from which we learn nothing. Life has many different chapters for us. One bad chapter doesn't mean it's the end of the book. Your comfort zone will destroy your dreams. If you get tired, learn to rest, not to quit. You do not find a happy life. You make it. Hardship often prepares an ordinary person for an extraordinary destiny. If you stay positive in a negative situation, you win. Take a deep breath. It's just a bad day, not a bad life. Remain focused. Your time is coming. You only pass through this life once. You don't come back for an encore. Your past is a place to learn and grow, not a place to live. Be proud. You survived the days you thought you couldn't. Growth doesn't happen in your comfort zone. Move with strategy, not emotion. Train your mind to be stronger than your feelings. Win in your mind, and you will win in your reality. Making mistakes is better than faking perfections. To realize that you are not your thoughts is when you begin to awaken spiritually. The world is a tragedy to those who feel, but a comedy to those who think. You are either part of the problem or part of the solution. You train people how to treat you, unconsciously or not. No one raindrop thinks it causes the flood. I've had a lot of worries in my life, most of which never happened. There's no point in being grown up if you can't act a little childish sometimes. Socializing is just like any skill. You need to practice before you're good at it. Never go to the past. Not for happiness, not for justification, not for excuses. The world is what it is. You are what you are. Never attribute to malice that which can be adequately explained by stupidity. Don't die until you're done. Fairy tales are more than true, not because they tell us that dragons exist, but because they tell us that dragons can be beaten. Don't let perfect be the enemy of good. There are more things likely to frighten us than to crush us. We suffer more often in imagination than in reality. Anger is an acid that can do more harm to the vessel in which it is stored than to anything on which it is poured. Graveyard is full of people who used to think that the world could not run without them. Things are only impossible until they are not. It's not your fault. Things are the way they are. Life is 10% what happens to us and 90% how we react to it. I guess it comes down to a simple choice. Really. Get busy living or get busy dying. We are our choices. Whoever fights can lose. Whoever doesn't fight has already lost. We live longer when we are too busy living. It never gets easy, but it gets easier. Fake love is mighty convincing in a world where real love is mighty rare. If you need music on the beach, you're missing the point. Sometimes which choice you make is not as important as making a choice and committing to it. A denied expectation hurts more than a denied hope, while a fulfilled hope makes us happier than a fulfilled expectation. The point of the argument is not to defeat each other, but to understand each other.